Welcome back to Clegg's Adventures. We're back from Alaska. It's going to be hot today. They're predicting, I think, 350 degrees Fahrenheit by noon. So it's early, the sun just came up. Hopefully we can get us something today, because we're going down to the river and pray that we get an artifact today. So here's what we're going to be doing today. The river's up a little bit higher than what I'd like. I'd like to see it another foot lower, but here's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to get about where this barge rope is at. There's mud under here, so there's going to be a lot of mud shoveling and sand shoveling down under here. But we're going to start about, we might go back that way and work our way this way. We'll move this barge rope out of the way. And we've never gotten down this low for a while, since probably last year. And we're just going to work our way back in the water like this till we hopefully find something. We brought the small sifter today because I know there's a lot of mud in here, and it's that really slimy gray mud, and it will go through the 1/2-inch screen a lot faster than the 1/4-inch screen. So let's get started. I'll get back with you if I find anything. Hopefully it's something good. Right off the bat. I never even shoveled one shovelful of sand yet. And I look down here. I moved that barge rope out, and I can see already there's stones laying in here, and I can already see another nutter. It's a nutting stone, not a great one, but I'm going to take it. It's got a decent hole. It's one of those really porous sandstones too. It's got a couple little holes in the back. It's just a shard of one, and it's been in a fire too. It's all red sandstone. It's broken up. Yeah, it's just a shard, but you can see what happens to these over time. You see that crack in there. And then the water would have got in it and froze and busted that piece off, and then it would have been a smaller piece. I have found larger pieces of campfire stones that are nutting stones, but usually they're small like this. I have some other ones here, not very good examples. Here's one made out of that gray type sandstone, kind of a bluish tint to it. Got a hole. Here's one with a hole in there. There's one there. I think that's a little one. And here's a small tiny shard of one. A couple shards. If anybody wants them, they're laying here. I didn't keep them. I leave them for somebody else. And you can do some research online. A lot of guys are telling me these are natural. I'm thinking maybe they don't have nutting stones where they're at. Or I don't know where nutting stones are, you know, located mostly, but there's a lot of them here in northern West Virginia. So if you want to learn more about them, make your own decision what you think they were used for, just Google nutting stone or cup stone and try to draw your own conclusion, because there's many theories out there of what they were used for. And they might have been used for many things. I don't know. There's a lot of tools that people have found that they just don't know what they're used for. And there's a lot of theories. Guys will argue it, but all in all, nobody really knows. So let's get started. Here we are at the second screen. Wait a minute, I got water on the lens. Here we are at the second screen, and it's looking good already. Right in here in the water seems to be a lot of stone concentrated. And it's actually not too deep, because I was getting a lot of clay in here, as you can see. I started throwing it out, but here's something right here. There's a big flake. There's a lot of flakes in these screens, big flakes. Well, you don't get any real small flakes with this 1/2-inch screen, but here's another hematite stone. It's not a great one, but it's got some rubbing on it. I've found over like 100 of these things in here, not all good, maybe 20 really nice ones, and the rest just little pieces that have minor working on them. But look at this. I don't have this all cleaned off yet. I threw a lot of the big stones and mud out of here. Look at this. I picked this up already. I got excited. I thought it was a perforator at first, but it's a shattered something. And you can see the base, and up the side it would have been something large. It's a stem base, and I think the base was only this wide right here because it starts to go up and then it's shattered off all the way up the side here. So it's the bottom left corner of something large. If anybody knows what that might have been, maybe just a knife, I don't know, but darn, that's a shame on that. That would have been huge. Let me get this screen down the rest of the way, see if there's anything else in here. If not, we'll do a few more screens, see what else we get. Oh, it sounds good right here. There's a lot of stone right here. This is probably 4th screen I've done, and look at this. Screens are loaded with stone. You got to watch when you're shoveling this, because you don't want to go clear down into the base. You start getting this in your screen and it won't go through. I didn't even see this. Look at this. Another hematite stone. This one's been better. It's rubbed around the outside and it's got a nice facet. Well, it's faceted on every side except the back. It's scraped a little bit. Yeah, we'll definitely keep that one. That's a nice one. That wasn't even what I was looking at, but look at this. Tell me if you see this one. There's a big flake. There's huge flakes coming out of here. You can see it right there. It's just shining as soon as it pulled it up. Usually it's under all this stuff. This one's shining right on top. Check it out. Let's get a picture of this. I'll be right back. All right, let's pick this up before we screen the rest of this down. Looks like it's all there. Oh yeah, it's a nice one. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a nice one. Stem point, short stem point. What do you call that? Looks like a sharpened down pickwick, I call it. I'll take opinions. A lot of these points look alike, but that sure looks like a pickwick to me. Nice. Let's screen this down and see if there's anything else in here. If not, I'll do some more screens and let you know when I find something else. That's a nice one there. We'll definitely take that for the collection. Very nice. When you're pulling this many flakes out of each screen, make sure you stay right in there, because from my experiences, that's where the points are. I mean, sometimes you will come down and sift all day just finding flakes, but usually you'll find a point in there. And look, here's something. It's broken, but it was definitely, right there's an edge. Definitely part of something larger. It's just a shard off the side. Man, stay right in here because it's sure looking good. Okay, we got something else. Had to get my camera. I don't know if it's a little blade or just a preform. Right here it is. Doesn't look super great. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Looks like it has one minor chip out of the bottom. Well, I don't know. Looks like they were working that and just maybe couldn't get out of it what they wanted. Couldn't thin it down maybe. It was getting too small, so they just pitched it out, I'd say. Little preform. Or, you know, that may have been a larger piece of something that broke and they just you know, napped it down to try to make something else out of it. Who knows? Who knows? There is a little fault in the flint, like a little fossil right there. So maybe it snapped right there, but it's 99% there. It's not a bad point. Not a bad one. This is what we're up to so far. We got this big broken shard. That mid section or side section. Nice preform and that nice point there. 2 hematite stones. This one's not worked very well, but this one's got nice facets all over it. And then flakes. We're still at it. Okay, we got us another point, and that's nothing spectacular, but I think it's got some base damage. It's little, sharpened down. See if you can see it. It's just here. Not a great point, and it's really sharpened down. It's got some, looks like some base damage right there. Little one. Oh, we're on a good area here. We're on a good area. Stay right in here. Never know what we're gonna pull out of here. It's like fishing. You just never know what you're gonna get. Check this out. Sticking out of the mud. Looks like an army man. Oh, it's a little paratrooper. That's cool, man. He's all there too. Little paratrooper getting ready to jump. Got his canteen and his parachute. Cool, we'll keep that. Got another nice one here. Yeah, it's not a point, but you guessed it, looky here. Another faceted hematite piece. It's a pretty nice one too. It's faceted all over. Get the mud off of it. Yeah, that's not a bad one. It's not as good as that last one, but still, it's worked nice. It's rubbed all over. There are some chips out of it. Unless those were original that they just can get rubbed out. Yeah, that's not a bad one. Let's get this rest of this screen down. In this screen. We're on a good area. We're on a good area. That's 3 hematite stones for today. You can see the sun right here starting to creep in on us. Pretty soon it's going to be over that tree and we're going to be dead in the heat. But we'll stick it out as long as we can. I got a bunch of drinks. You can see, I don't know where you're at, but you can see, if you can see this on the camera, I doubt it, that's far away. But up on the hills and down along the river, all of these dead trees, or ash trees. And they're all dead within the last few years from that emerald ash borer, that beetle. I think it got loose in Michigan out of a shipping crate. And you can Google emerald ash borer and map, and you can see how it trickled down through the US, and it went through here a few years ago and just killed every ash tree around. They're just falling down in pieces now. I don't know what they're gonna make baseball bats out of now. I guess aluminum. Got us a heartbreaker here. You can see all these flakes I'm pointing. This is one screen. Right there's a piece of Flint Ridge. I don't find much Flint Ridge flakes down here. Mostly green and black. And this cream color. Local church. Not much Flint Ridge, but I do find some. But here we got a heartbreaker here. Look at this. Let me put this flint in my pocket. Rinse this off. Oh man, it's made really well too. Nice craftsmanship, but had to be broken. Man, got a little chick out, or a little tip out the base there, and top's knocked off. Looks like I can kind of see the edge, the angle right there, like a pentagonal point. Man, maybe a Jack's Reef. Darn. Shame on that one. But this just goes to show me there's more stuff in there. We're getting a lot of stuff here today. I think we got a threefer. I guess it's not a great threefer, but I see 3 things. Here's one right here. Another hematite stone. Oh, it's a nice one too. A lot of facets on it. Real nice facet right there on the side, and then rubbed all over the back. That and this, I can pick this up already. Man, it's nice flint, but just the base off of something. Stem point base. Who knows what it was. And again, another heartbreaker. Broke. Not a great point. Looks like a little small Adena point or something. Tip's missing off of it. Man, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Oh, we had a forfer. A quad. There's a little piece of pottery. Not a great piece, but about the size of a quarter. But I'll take it anyway. Man, we're stacking them up today. I wish we could find some whole stuff. Nice. We're finding some pretty good stuff. Here we got, I didn't show you this. Was another hematite stone, but it's just a corner off of one. It's worked, but it's shattered. And this big piece of hematite here, I don't see any working on it. If there was, it's all busted up. Huge chunk. I'm getting a little collection here. So far, that's our nicest one. I would love to know what that was. It's getting hot out here. Sun's beating down. And the party boats are starting to go by. It is 4th of July weekend. So the water creeped up and all these waves smashing, making it a little bit harder to get out there. But I was just about to go and I felt more concentrates right in here. I got a dandy. It's kind of bifurcated. Oh, it's a beautiful point. And there's a lot more stuff there, so now I can't leave. Tell me if you see this. Oh, it's a beautiful point. It's a nice one. Check it over, you see it? It's just here. Oh, nice one. Very nice. It's kind of bifurcated. I don't know if that's a bifurcate, but what a dandy right there. Look at that. Any opinions on the type of this? A lot of these types look a lot alike. Very hard to distinguish between them. Very nice. Oh man, that's a dandy. Man, we're having a good day. Real good day. Here's another hematite stone that I didn't show that I got. It's rubbed clear down. There's a lot of iron in that. It's cleared down to the metal. Let me get it wet so you can see that. Yeah, that's a nice one. Man, that is a nice point right there. Really nice. I can't leave now. I gotta stay at it. We'll do a few more. You ain't gonna believe this. Just with that little bit of gravel left, I shook it down again. I got another flake and I looked over and I was just about to throw this out. And where's it at? Where's it at? Right here. Look at this. It's sharpened down. It's a little bird point. It's still all there and nice. 2 points in the same screen. 2 nice ones. Oh, that's dandy. Now we have to do more screens here. I'm gonna go as long as I can. It's getting hot. I was down here the other day, going down the beach, and I was just finding flakes, and I kept going and going until my muscles started cramping up and tightening up on their own. So then I had to get out of here. You push past that much farther and you're gonna be in trouble, I'd say. I'll get back with you. I'll find something else. Well, I'm just about all in. It's getting hot. I've been here about 8 hours, but it helps to come at daylight when the sun first comes up, because you'd never make it 8 hours if you came out now. But we had a great day here. Look at all the stuff. I mean, there's that really nice point. We had this, I think, what is a pickwick. Well, I had some brokes. We had decent preform. This little bird point's nice. A nice one. And I wish I knew what that was. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 worked hematite stones. I found a few more that were just small shards that I didn't keep. But this is what I'm saying. I only found two flakes of Flint Ridge. Mostly, ouch, those wings get hot. Mostly it's this green stuff or the black. And a lot of this tan caramel colored stuff too. Local cherts. That's going to end. We had that piece of pottery, that small piece. And our nutting stone. That's going to do it today. I'll be back out again as soon as I can. Just thanks for joining me, and thanks for all the comments. I really appreciate them. 99% of them are really good and nice. But you always got that 1% troll that has to be rude. But I got a pretty thick skin, so it don't bother me. Remember to subscribe. A lot more stuff to come. We'll catch you on the next one.